Do you have anything you own that you are planning to sell? Well, this presentation is right for you. I will be presenting on how to procure a clearance or permit to sell pre-owned, used or second-hand items. But first we will define what second-hand items are. A used good, also known as a second-hand good, is personal property that is bought by or otherwise passed to a second or later end user. Most common example of second-hand items that are being sold in the market today and needed legal documents like permit or clearance are cars or vehicles. Before I proceed to my presentation, I would like to introduce, my name is Princess Noemi Karawi of Block 2.1 BSACY3 Regulatory Framework and Legal Issues in Business. Why permit and clearance are needed in selling used items? According to Presidential Decree No. 1612 or the Anti-Fencing Law of 1979, whereas, under existing law, a fence can be prosecuted only as an accessory after the fact and punished lightly, whereas, is imperative to impose heavy penalties on persons who profit by the effects of the crimes of robbery and theft. Here is the step-by-step guide on how to procure a clearance or permit to sell pre-owned or second-hand items. Step 1. First is to submit an initial affidavit within 30 days from receipt of notice for the purpose thereof, and subsequent affidavits once every 15 days within 5 days after the period covered. This should include the following: a complete inventory of such articles acquired daily from whatever source and the names and addresses of the persons from whom such articles were acquired. A full list of articles to be sold or offered for sale, as well as the place where the date when the sale or offer for sale shall commence. The place where the articles are presently deposited or kept in stock. Step 2. Next is to file an application therefore with the station commander concerned. The application shall state the name, address and other pertinent circumstances of the persons, in case of an individual or, in the case of a firm, corporation, association, partnership or other entity, the name, address and other pertinent circumstances of the president, manager or officer in charge. The article to be sold or offered for sale to the public and the name and address of the unlicensed dealer or supplier from whom such article was acquired. Step 3. Next, the station commander shall examine the documents attached to the application and may require the presentation of other additional documents, if necessary, to show satisfactory proof of the legitimacy of acquisition of the article, subject to the following conditions. If the legitimacy of acquisition of any article from an unlicensed source cannot be satisfactorily established by the documents presented, the station commander shall, upon approval of the INP superintendent in the district and at the expense of the party seeking the clearance permit, cause the publication of a notice in a newspaper of general circulation for 2 successive days enumerating therein the articles acquired from an unlicensed dealer or supplier, the names and addresses of the persons from whom they were acquired, and shall state that such articles are to be sold or offered for sale to the public at the address of the store, establishment or other entity seeking the clearance permit. If after 15 days, no claim is made with respect to any of the articles enumerated in the notice, the station commander shall issue the clearance or permit sought. If, before expiration of the same period for publication of the notice or its posting, it shall appear that any of the articles in question is stolen property, the station commander shall hold the article in restraint as evidence in any appropriate case to be filed. Step 4. The station commander concerned shall, within 72 hours from receipt of the application, act thereon by either issuing the clearance permit requested or denying the same. Denial of an application shall be in writing and shall state in brief the reason, therefore. Step 5. The application, clearance permit or the denial thereof, including such other documents as may be pertinent in the implementation of Section 6 of Presidential Decree No. 1612 shall be in the forms prescribed in Annexes A, B, C, D, and E hereof, which are made integral parts of these rules and regulations. Step 6. For the issuance of clearances permit required under Section 6 of Presidential Decree No. 1612, no fee shall be charged. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned from this presentation.